So in this week's video, I want to share with you how you can begin to shift your energy in public so that you aren't sending the wrong message. And, in today's atmosphere, like literally today with this COVID-19 pandemic that has us in a state of national emergency, you know, everyone is operating with a heightened sense of hysteria. So that as you're out and about in the grocery store, for example, getting your supplies, you can really feel like you just don't like people right now. Okay. And it's showing up on your face. It's showing up on your face. And I get it. Like you have a lot on your mind, right? You are trying to care for your kids. Maybe you're caring for an aging parent. And the last thing on your mind is your countenance and your body language. But if you're a single woman who desires to be in an awesome relationship, you desire to attract a high caliber, a high quality man, I really want you to listen up, because maybe you say that you don't, you really want to meet real men in real life. You want to meet a man in the wild. You want to go back to the old days. And you've probably, experimented and dabbled with the online apps, but it hasn't really worked for you. Okay. And so your challenge is that you're not meeting quality men. But the thing is, I want you to know this, is that men are watching you, even with this hysteria going on, even in the supermarket, they're watching you. And you'll know it because they're saying things like, smile. They're saying things like, you look mean. And it may not even be men. It could be your friends. It could just be people out and about. A guy might say something like, are you giving me that mean mug because you don't want me to come over and approach you? Right. So this is really important. This is what I want you to consider. And I know that it feels hard. It feels hard because you don't really feel miserable. You're just a woman on a mission, right? You are operating in what I call your executive state. Executive energy, excuse me. I call it executive energy. So you're operating in your executive energy, which is all about getting stuff done. It's a results oriented state of being. And so when you are unknowingly in that state, you are outside of your feminine allure. So the challenge with this is that if you want men to approach, you don't feel miserable, but your face is saying something else. Your face is saying, like, this woman is throwing shade. Your face is saying, this woman doesn't want me to approach. She's giving me the total red light. Your face is saying, like, this woman is totally bored with her life, or just totally bored with this moment. And it's not really welcoming and inviting. Okay. So one of the things that you have to remember is that as women, we are the initiators. There's a quote that says that women play the music and men do the dancing. Now, women select the music and men do the dancing. So this is one of the ways that you can begin to send out the green light, right? And let men know that it's so totally okay to approach you. Now, I get it. You might be thinking, Monique, this is just how I am. Like, this is, totally pointless. It feels so tiresome. But there's something fun that you can do that I want to share with you in order so that you are totally congruent, right? Because you're not in a state of congruence where if you want me to approach, but your face is not saying that. Your whole body language is like, nope, don't even do it. Okay. So what I want you to do, and this is something that I teach women in the Feminine Allure Academy, is what I teach my members in the Feminine Allure Academy. What I want you to do right now is to shift from thinking to feeling. Yeah. I want you to think from thinking to feeling. And so let's just imagine this is something that you can do when you're at the grocery store and ain't no bread, ain't no toilet paper, or whatever it is that you're looking for. I'm not looking for toilet paper. I don't really get the hysteria, but when you're in the grocery store, you're at the gym, you may be walking your dog, and I want you to just slow down, and I want you to focus on activating, like, to focus on the sensuality in your hips. That's really important because, number one, it creates a pattern interrupt, and it gets you out of your head and more into your body so that you can be present, that you can actually connect, and you can radiate an energy that lets you know that, hey, you're open to receive and you are an energetic match. You're open to receive and that you are welcoming, like you are accepting of the energy that comes your way. Okay. So as you can just sort of imagine, like, kind of sitting kind of like one hip out, and maybe even just kind of rocking from side to side, I want you to try that and see how that feels to you. What you'll notice is that you'll soften. You might even tend to giggle or smile along the way. This is a part of the Feminine Allure process that I've developed in the Feminine Allure Academy. And, if you're watching this video and it still seems impossible to you, it still seems very awkward, this is why I developed the Feminine Allure Academy, because, like I said, like, you have a lot in your mind, but at the same time, you do want to be intentional about attracting your Mr. Right, but also attracting more in life, right? And so, if this is something that you want, like you want to be a part of the Feminine Allure Academy, which is my 12-month feminine development program, we only open once a month. So, if you're curious about that, I want you to go ahead and click on the link below and get access to a free masterclass that lays out more about how I work and really my process. And then from there, maybe we can have a conversation. Okay, so go ahead and click the link below in the description box. My name is Monique Head. I work with women who have been through some really tough stuff and you're still a little rough around the edges and you struggle with love because of it. All right. So, um, yeah, go ahead and click on the link below and I will see you next week, God willing. Have a good one. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.